Beati mundo corde, quoniam ipsi Deum videbunt. Beati pacifici, quoniam filii Dei vocabuntur. Beati, qui persecutionem patiuntur, propter justitiam, quoniam ipsorum est regnum celorum.
The Communion Antiphon for this Sunday is a stirring meditation on the last three Beatitudes from Matthew's Gospel. The text is most likely very familiar to us, but the musical setting of this antiphon highlights the true gravity and the striking meaning of Jesus' words. At the beginning of the antiphon, we observe a melodic high point on the words mundo, corde, underscoring the blessedness of the pure heart, the heart that is totally focused and given over to God. This phrase is completed as it comes to rest on the words Deum videbunt, for they shall see God. We may take this for granted, but the vision of God is truly the deepest desire of our hearts. This is the vision which so many prophets of old longed to see but did not. But the face of God has been revealed to us in Christ, and as we allow Him to purify our hearts, we will see more and more His face, His presence in every moment of our lives, and eternally in heaven. As the antiphon continues, it reaches another climax on the words Filii Dei, sons of God. Again, we must ponder the full force of these words without taking them for granted. Not only do we hold the promise of seeing God's face, but through our baptism, we have been made sons and daughters of God in Christ the Son. Thus, we are granted not only the vision of God, but also the inheritance of the Son, which is the eternal embrace of the Father. This eternal peace is promised to those who seek to spread Christ's peace on earth. These two Beatitudes are most likely attractive to us, and they have a certain logic that we can understand. We can see the goodness of purity of heart and of peace, so it is easy for us to call them blessed. But the final Beatitude presents a stark contrast, totally upending the logic of our worldly minds. Beati qui persecutionem patiuntur. Blessed are those who suffer persecution. Blessed? How could Jesus call this a blessing? As if anticipating our doubts, the music of the antiphon soars high above the expected vocal range, reaching a stunning climax on precisely that word, beati, blessed. Do these words pierce us? Do we truly struggle to receive them and believe them? Or do we let them pass us by as something already known and familiar to us? When we are treated harshly, when we suffer for our faith, when we are insulted, cast out, attacked for the sake of righteousness, do we really count ourselves blessed? Wouldn't we rather Jesus promise us comfort and security in this life and call those things blessedness? Yet, Jesus' word is clear, and the emphatic musical setting of this antiphon only serves to drive home this point. Blessed are those who suffer persecution. But we find in the final phrase of the antiphon the explanation of this beatitude, a destiny that is greater than security and prosperity in this life. Regnum celorum, the kingdom of heaven. Those who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness can be sure that they will gain a heavenly kingdom, again pointing us to an eternity in heaven with our beloved Lord, where we will share not just in Christ's sonship, but in his kingship as well. Here, it is important to note, Jesus does not say that the kingdom is something earned by human behavior or won by human strength. He does not say, "Blessed are those who are invincible. Blessed are those who always get it right, those who are successful and powerful." Rather, he links the kingdom of heaven directly with suffering on earth, seeing even the suffering as a blessing because of the promised reward. We could never accept suffering as a blessing were it not for Christ's words. But our faith in him allows us to know the mystery of the Father's love and providence that seeks always to give the kingdom of heaven to his beloved children. So, as we are prompted to reflect on the Beatitudes this week, let us ask God for a pure heart to see him as he reveals himself in our lives, a zeal for spreading his peace on earth, and the faith to see and accept his blessing even in our sufferings, receiving all that happens to us with gratitude and joy, knowing that he has destined us for a heavenly kingdom.
Beati mundo corde, quoniam ipsi Deum videbut. Beati pacifici, quoniam filii Dei vocabuntur. Beati, qui persecutionem patiuntur, propter justitiam, quoniam ipsorum est regnum